The other big story, it was a message delivered by an iron fist in a velvet glove. After delivering a crushing loss to Pakistan, Team India refused to dignify them with any sporting niceties either. The Indian players skipped the customary post-match handshake with their rivals, and batsmen Suryakumar Yadav and Shivam Dube walked straight back to the dressing room. Later, Pakistan captain Salman Agha and head coach Hesson even approached the Indian camp, but the dressing room door apparently had been shut. Subsequently, Captain Suryakumar Yadav dedicated his win to the victims of Pahalgam and said this is an effort to pay tribute to the Indian Armed Forces. The fallout of that escalated very quickly. Pakistan threatened to boycott their upcoming Asia Cup match against the UAE unless the match referee was removed. In fact, even within India, many questioned the wisdom of such a gesture and said it reeked of poor sportsmanship.
ये जो इसका सोच है अपोजिशन पार्टी का हर समय राजनीति करने का वो ठीक नहीं है और जहाँ तक ये जो क्रिकेट खेला है ये पाकिस्तान इंडिया का बायलैटरल खेल नहीं है, एशिया कप है। उसमें अगर इंडिया नहीं खेलेंगे तो इंडिया ऐसे आउट हो जाएगा और ओलंपिक्स एशिया कप पाकिस्तान के लिए नहीं होता है, वो पूरा देशों के लिए होता है। पाकिस्तान का साथ तो भारत ने कोई मैच खेला ही नहीं है, कोई बायलैटरल पाकिस्तान में भी गया नहीं है, पाकिस्तान को अलग से बुलाया नहीं है। सेंटीमेंट सही है, लेकिन सेंटीमेंट के पीछे जो एक रैशनल थिंकिंग होना चाहिए कि भारत अलग से कहाँ पाकिस्तान का साथ बायलैटरल मैच खेल रहा है।
What is this drama of not shaking hands? What is this drama of not going and wishing the Pakistan team after the loss? Whom are they trying to fool? The people are watching, the martyrs' families are watching. And it is extremely shameful that the BJP and the government of India chose profits over patriotism. And where are these so-called nationalists hiding, who run hashtags every time? What happened to all those great news anchors who claim to be more nationalists than the martyrs?
So the simple question, is this about making a specific point to Pakistan? Has the message been delivered, or is this damage control, as some seem to suggest? Joining us, Rajiv Seth and Manvinder Bisla, both former cricketers, Rakesh Rao, senior sports journalist, and Asad Abbas, political analyst. I'll start with you, Rajiv Seth. Pakistan is saying this is bad sportsman spirit. If you had to play the game, why not shake their hands?
Hi, good evening to all viewers. One would have a thought like that, but you know, there are situational things that are prevalent in this case. And as the Honorable Minister very rightly said, there are a lot of other things which one needs to see. My heart goes out for all the victims and their families, and it's equally emotional. But when you participate in a tournament, which is also a criteria-based tournament for onward events that as a country we would want to participate. So obviously you need to look into those aspects and then take a collective call. When
okay,
it comes
then
to the match,
if you had to consider all of those aspects, then why not shake their hand? You had anyway played with them. What was achieved by not shaking their hand?
No, there could be a reason for that. It's a think tank. It's the team which decides. There could be an emotional aspect attached to it. You know, everything, all of the proceedings went the way it is supposed to be. And sometimes it's a call that has to be taken at that point. So it could be one of those things, and just to lay down your respect in a certain manner.
Okay, so Rakesh Rao, if this is an emotional point being made, should it be ridiculed by calling it a drama?
Well, I don't think so. I think this was a kind of a decision that was taken, and it was not something that was, it was decided well in advance. I think something must have happened maybe during the course of the match or before the match or the days leading to this game. That is one thing. But my point is, who is making a big deal about it? The Pakistanis. Look who's talking. They are the ones who are talking about the spirit of the game. Seriously? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I have followed India-Pakistan cricket in particular since 1978. So it's close to, what should I say? It's about close to 5 decades. In 5 decades, Pakistan has not been the epitome or the example of how this game should be played and the spirit of the game. So let's not take them seriously on this point. Yes, it looks awkward to those. I mean, suppose if Indians had to be at the receiving end, yes, Indians would have made a similar noise. But Pakistani has no, I mean, that nation as a sporting nation, especially cricket, has no credibility whatsoever to say this because they are the ones who have produced, examples of something that is completely against the spirit of the game. Be it match fixing, be it ball tampering, and so on and so forth. Was that all in the spirit of the game? No, no way. So the point is where it is coming from. But in this particular case, I think it is not the government. It is not
Padmaja,
it's probably the
on
team.
this?
And I don't know what has
Padmaja.
transpired between, in the days leading to this match. Probably that, nothing more than that.
Asad Abbas, the last people who should be complaining about, being given the short shrift when it comes to spirit of the game is Pakistan.
Padmaja, really use, the respected panelist speaks of a spirit of the game. Sir, it absolutely beats my logic of this, being a youth of this beautiful country, being a millennial, that we will play a 3-hour long game. They will bat, we will bowl, they will bat, but refuse to shake off hands. What logic is this, sir? And another BJP leader who beats my logic is Anurag Thakur, saying that जब हम multi-level national tournaments ऐसे खेलते हैं, तो हम boycott नहीं कर सकते. Let me just quickly run people down through history. 1986 was the year India boycotted in the same Asia Cup. Boycotted who? Same Pakistan. 1993 Asia Cup was cancelled by who? India. They refused to play with Pakistan. 2008 India refused to play the Champions Trophy in Pakistan. 1993 Asia Cup, India did not play with Pakistan. 2008 Champions Trophy, India did not play with Pakistan. Now what happens? The party which says we are the flag bearers of patriotism, and today you laid down. Who is the head of the ICC, International Cricket Council? Mr. Jai Shah, son of Amit Shah. This man who preaches us about patriotism, he makes India play Pakistan. How? We don't want a Asia Cup. We don't want. Look at the Pahalgam victims. Will they be happy?
But why are you hurt if Pakistan did not get their handshake? I mean, why should we feel bad about it? It's good. They deserve it. They've said far worse things. Like Rakesh Rao just pointed out, this is a team which has said the most heinous things about the game of cricket. They have said we are like warriors going out there. We are Ghazis. It's not like they think of cricket as a game. They think of it as some kind of holy war.
Play with Pakistan? Forget handshake. I think we should not even play Pakistan. Why should we play with a rogue country? Why should we play with a country who has terrorists? Why should we play with a country whose cricketers support their nation with their terror attack in India? Why play with a terrorist rogue country like Pakistan?
Okay, Rakesh Rao, we would have been better off not playing them all together rather than engaging in this damage control.
I'm completely with Asad on this point because I've maintained it from day one that India is a cricket-loving country. It's not a sports-loving country. So when you talk about sporting ties with Pakistan, you are not talking about cricket. When you say cricketing ties with Pakistan, the world is listening. So if India had refused to play Pakistan, let me make this point very clear, and I'm completely with you, Asad, that Indians had no business to say yes to this championship. A person like Rajiv Shukla goes and attends the meeting, comes back with his, lip sealed, not a statement made. And then, of course, he had there has to be not just connivance, but an express consent from the authorities for him to go and say, yes, that is why the Pakistani counterparts said, okay, we are going to have the tournament, we are going to go ahead with it. I, for one, was stunned. I never believed that this could happen, but this did happen. Now, secondly, the option that India had was to simply boycott the tournament because we were the hosts. Absolutely. We could have said, no, this year, given the circumstances, we were not hosting this tournament, period. And, as a result, Indians would have been fined, there would have been sanctions. Accept it, and tell your sponsors on the sly not to be part of this tournament. Then let us see what happens. You go ahead with Asia Cup without India. And let's see what happens next. So I'm very, very clear, Padmaja, that Indians missed a point there, missed a master stroke there just by refusing to play the tournament. And don't give me this thing about India getting boycotted next time around. Indians won't get the Olympics. Then we cannot play hockey or other events. Who cares? If Nadeem and like Neeraj Chopra are sharing the same javelin tomorrow in the World Championship, nobody would notice. Nobody nobody would
share
even
with you.
care.
No,
And when you say,
and if
"Oh,
somebody
mera
wants to
beta hai,
boycott,
isme there is
we'll
a
see
mera beta hai."
India has enough financial muscle to
Yes,
make itself heard. If
BCCI.
somebody wants to boycott us, they
Okay,
will perhaps do it at
now
their
let
own
me share
peril,
with you
and
the
that's what one
BCCI.
comes to. Just a second, Manvinder Bisla. If we wanted to, we could have done it. Did we miss an opportunity at a master stroke, at Rakesh Rao calls it, and then try to do a bit of damage control with refusing a handshake?
To be honest, like it's a government call. If they say that you have to play, the players will play. And I think you're not friends with them. So why handshake? You're not a friend with them, these guys. So we believe in us. We played a good match. We win the match. That's it.
नहीं, if you're not friends with them, अगर आप उनके दोस्त नहीं है तो
Why
उनके
you
साथ
will
खेल
play
ही
with
क्यों रहे?
them?
मत खेलिए उनके साथ.
Yes.
कह दीजिए हमें खेलना ही नहीं है.
मैम ये तो आप अगर देखेंगे ये तो कितने सालों से हो ही रहा है ना. आप ये बताइए कितने सालों से क्रिकेट तो नहीं कभी वो हुआ ना. और इससे गवर्नमेंट
But
कॉल
Bajaj, I
गवर्नमेंट
need to
कहे
give
कि
some
इस
facts.
बायलैटरल सीरीज नहीं खेलते हैं हम लोग. हम सिर्फ इंडिया जो एशिया कप है या वर्ल्ड आईसीसी के इवेंट्स हैं, वी आर प्लेइंग देयर ओनली. तो जो ये मेजर टूर्नामेंट्स हैं उसमें हम अपना मैच फॉरवर्ड नहीं कर सकते हैं.
क्यों नहीं कर सकते? क्यों नहीं कर सकते? क्या उसमें बुरा क्या हो जाएगा?
मैं आप ये बताइए फॉरफिट कौन करना चाहेगा?
तो उसमें हार्म क्या हो जाएगा? पहलगाम ज्यादा जरूरी है या मैच का फॉरफिट होना ज्यादा जरूरी है? मैच फॉरफिट होके क्या नुकसान हो जाएगा? What heavens won't fall? क्या नुकसान हो जाएगा?
To be honest, Pahalgam is much important for all the Indians. जो हुआ है वहाँ पे वो कोई भूल नहीं सकता. जो आर्म फोर्सेज ने हमारे रिप्लाई किए वो कोई नहीं भूल सकता. लेकिन अगर हमें गवर्नमेंट ने बोला कि हमें एशिया कप खेलना है, हमें अगर वो खेलना है तो फिर हम बेस्ट एज ए प्लेयर हम क्या बेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि हम जो बेस्ट तरीके से वो मैच खेलें, बेस्ट तरीके से मैच जीतने की कोशिश करें.
बिल्कुल, तो यही तो पॉइंट है. अगर आपने मैच खेल ही लिया था तो उसके बाद किसी पर ड्रेसिंग रूम का दरवाजा बंद कर देना, डज इट रिफ्लेक्ट वेल ऑन यू? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन.
Again the same answer, मैम. We are not friends with them, and अगर हमारे डिप्लोमेटिक कंडीशंस कंट्रीज के इतने अच्छे नहीं हैं तो अब why shake hands with
But I
them?
need to come in here with
Syed Asad
statistics on
Abbas.
BCCI. Yeah. It's a very interesting logic with Bisla Saab says, we are not friends with them, we will not shake their hands, but we will play with them. Respected sir, in Asia Cup, now let me give you a couple of statistics. Board of Control for Cricket in India is responsible for more than 70% of International Cricket Council's revenue. The TV rights you speak, the advertisement rights you speak, the sponsor rights you speak. We, the Board of Control of Cricket in India, is the world's biggest cricketing body, sir. We control the sponsors, we control the advertisement, we control the satellite rights, we control the TV rights. And let me tell you, without India, even the International Cricket Council is shaken up. The most number of presidents of ICC have been Indians, sir. Now we have Mr. Jaisha. The fact of the matter is we need to understand that India should have never played. Yes, you are right, sir, it is government's call, but India should have never played with a bloodthirsty, rogue, terrorist country like Pakistan. Are cricketers ki jo baat karte hai, even the Salman Ali, he has favored the attack. Not just him, many of their actresses. We will boycott them. And India today as a Vishwaguru is so strong in the field of cricket that a Pakistan is a low-lying state which has nothing to do with it.
And Rajiv said, honestly speaking, okay, fine, here we did not shake their hands. What happens when we have another encounter with them? In this series itself, what if we have to play them again? Then what do we do? Do we again spurn them? Do we midway say that, oh, we refuse to bowl to you? What are we supposed to do? We will play another match with them and again we will refuse to shake their hands?
And previously, Padmaja ji, I have mentioned you 7 to 8 incidents where India boycotted Pakistan in the same Asia Cup 1986, Championship Trophy 2008.
And why can't you do that again?
Why can't we boycott now? Only for the vested interest of a few? Only because of the revenue? Only because Jai Shah is sitting in the ICC or a Rajiv Shukla in the BCCI? Why do politicians do their politics on our terms? It boils our blood. It hurts us. Do you think the Pahalgam's victims' family will be happy seeing India-Pakistan? It was the first India-Pakistan match.
Okay.
Even after win, we didn't really feel happy about it.
Okay, Rajiv said. So what are we supposed to do in the next match? Mr. Seth?
The point, Padmaja, here is that, everything is so fresh at this point of time. Emotions are running high. There is logic that is given by each one of you. It makes sense to a great extent. But when you play the game, see, look at this overall spirit of the game. Okay, the handshake didn't happen because of a certain, maybe a decision that they have taken as a team, as a unit and all that. So overall, I think the match went off very well. There was never a heartburn in terms of going anything against the spirit of the game or anything, though the emotions must be really, really riding.
But sir, imagine now Pakistan is threatening to boycott the next match. Instead of us boycotting them, they will walk away saying, we boycott this entire thing because of India's behavior. Where does that leave us?
What have they got to do other than this? They are supposed to raise all these hue and cry about it.
Well, we should have humiliated them by saying, we will not play you. Do what you want. We won't let you earn a penny off us. We should have been the one to boycott them. Why are we letting them boycott this match?
See, again, there are a lot of factors involved, as I said. And this is a call of the government as well as the parent body. And they must have taken all equations into mind by just saying in a bullish manner, just because we happen to control the map of cricket, in whether it's about sponsorship, whether it's about our lead position, it's not the right thing to say. But we have to be. Even Mr. Jaishaw sitting at a position that he's got to see overall perspective of the ICC.
Okay, overall perspective, Rakesh Rao.
Oh, I'm stunned. Yeah. Seriously, I mean, I can't imagine I'm getting to hear these lines. India, whenever we were attacked or any time that we faced an act of, extremism, terrorism, call whatever that you feel like, we went around the world telling the world, let's isolate Pakistan. I hear the word isolation of Pakistan at the international forums. And what have we done? We had the opportunity to just step back. We didn't have to go around anywhere. We were the host of the event. We should have refused, number one. That would have been it. But now that we have been told that it is the decision of the union government, yes, the board had to follow, agreed. But the point here is why nobody is, pointing it out like the way it should have been. My point is that this is a ridiculous argument because I've been hearing the ministers, I've been hearing the people from the opposition. Opposition is busy doing what it is expected to do, so let them be. I'm surprised by these central union ministers. I mean, the people who are supposed to be saying the right things, but they've been told to say whatever they're saying. So I accept that they are also politicians. So let's keep
Mr.
these
Rao,
people out because
the
I don't
amazing thing is that everyone keeps saying there are circumstances, there are reasons because of which we had to play Pakistan. The million-dollar question is, what was that unavoidable reason because of which we were forced to go and play this match? And it literally is a million-dollar question.
That is exactly the point.
I think India deserves to know the answer to that. On that note, I'm completely out of time, gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining me. Thanks for watching.